Hey everybody, this is Thursday, and I know it's been a few days. Yesterday was a long day. Debbie ended up in the hospital. She didn't get home until really, really early this morning. She's fine. Everything's okay. But that is one of the main reasons why I did not do a video yesterday. And appointments all week long, and I told y'all about this before, but that is the reason. But we're here today, and we're going to do a little bit of everything. I've got some Amazon packages that I'm going to show you what I got from Amazon, and I've got a few little things that Dan brought me home from the dump, and then we have stuff that I bought at Salvation Army today, and of course we're going to continue with the Watercolor Mania series, and I think we're going to try some more watercolor on different types of paper, and we're also going to try, I'm looking around y'all if you're wondering why, we're going to try it again on some of the 10-minute cure polyurethane resin. I have quite a few pieces already made up, and so we're just going to play around. And if this is something you're interested in, just stick around because we're going to get alrighty. This is stuff that I ordered myself, and it's just, I put it all in that bag. This is the stuff from Salvation Army. Don't look at my dirty floor. And this is the big tub of stuff that we're going to practice on. So we'll go ahead and get started with this, and let me just show you. Yes, I have opened all this stuff. I got this cotton ribbon. It was just a nifty little, it's got all different pastel color ribbon, and it's just the plain cotton ribbon that has got the fringe on both sides, and it makes wonderful bows when you add things to it. So I got that because I'm going to be doing the Trash Treasure or whatever you want to call it, thrift store flips, upcycling, recycling. We're going to really be getting into that here soon too. Now, I got these. We'll go over these a little bit more, but these are art ruling pens. That is the technical name for them. And I also got these off of Amazon. See? Art ruling pen. And then I got this. It just slid right back down there. I'm trying to get it. This thing is packed because it came in 3 different packages, and I put it all in one. This is a lot smaller than I thought it was, and I paid $4.99 for it. And it is tiny, but it's very detailed. And it's the Harry Potter railway station with a brick wall. The suitcases, the clock, the 9 3/4, you know, the little thing that hangs the lantern with. It's all on there. Now that would be really cute. And you could use that in a lot of different things. You wouldn't have to use it just for a Harry Potter theme. But it's just really cool. And this could be used with resin, it could be used with UV resin, epoxy resin, it could be used with air dry clay, it could be used with air dry clay comes in a lot of different brands. I use the Hardy Soft and the DOS. You could even use this with polymer clay. So a lot of different, and it's very, very detailed. And we may do this just to see what it looks like, and see how it comes up. Okay, and then I got different types of watercolor paper, because I do plan on doing some serious watercolor pictures. I have a major craft show coming up in June. It's for 2 days. And I plan on doing a lot of watercolors for that. I love watercolors. I have had to control myself, not just taking it upstairs and just playing with it 24/7. I have not touched it since my last video. But I do want, this is the Legion Stonehenge Aqua Code Press. The type of paper you use does matter. Now, do I think that you need to go out, and this was not expensive, okay? But this is a block. And when I say a block, it is glued all the way around. It is glued all the way around. You paint directly on this, and when you are done, then you take, you see, it's all the way around. And it has actually an instruction book to tell you how to get it off the pad. And it's considered a block. And this is for the smaller ones. And I wanted to experiment around with different watercolor papers. But this was not real expensive. And then I also got the bigger one. And this was not expensive at all. And this is the Cold Press. But now this is, and it's 140 pound. And it's 9 by 12. Now this is a lot smoother. And I don't know if the camera is going to pick this up or not. But the texture of this paper is so much smoother. Which means there's not as much area to hold watercolor on as this one. This has got a lot of texture to it, which allows the watercolor a place to go and to be held at on the paper. So, and I will take a half of this sheet and a half of the other sheet, and we will play with it just to see what the difference is. Not that yet. And then I got these. Now you can get really expensive with your paintbrushes, you can. I got these so you can see, these were $21, which $21 for a set of paintbrushes is not expensive, y'all. It is not. But these looked like a really good paintbrushes for the price of what they were. This is the Dagger. You see that? And you see how it's got that fine tip coming out. This one I think is going to be a lot of fun to use. I want you to look at the tips of all these paintbrushes. And I will take them out of the package so you can okay, I'm taking the, I want you to see. You see the tip of that? You see how, and that's how you should be forming it every time. These are all round. The next set I'll get will be the square ones. And you got 6 of them. They have the wood handles. And they all are a little bit smaller. And it doesn't say anything else about them. I'm thinking these are synthetic, though. But I'll look them up for you real fast to let you know for sure. If I can get my phone to pull it up. Because I don't want to tell you anything wrong. So let me just pull it up and see what the listing actually says. Because the box, but I'm almost certain that they are synthetic. I think they'd be a whole lot more money if they weren't. Okay. I know, they say they're sable. Okay, let's see what... They're animal hair, they're sable. Okay. Wow, I'm sort of surprised they are for this amount of money. They come with the number 2, the number 6, the number 10, and the number 12 round tips. Then it comes with what they call the cat's tongue or oval wash, number 10, and then it comes with the dagger number 8 brush, if you want to know that. And so they're not synthetic, they're sable hair, and that surprises me. Because this is $21 for a set of 6, which is not expensive at all. And we'll see how they do. Now, they are wooden handles, and I do want to cover this too. Now, when I have craft brushes that, you know, if I buy 10 or 15 of them from Temu or you know, Michael's, and they're not expensive brushes, I don't really pay much attention to putting them in water and letting them set. But when you have a good brush, and I will try to take care of these. They're not expensive, but I will still try to take care of these. And I'm going to show you what I'm thinking about it real quick. I have a thing of water here. And I know this, but unless I'm trying to take care of the brush, I really don't do it a whole lot. These I will. You don't want the water going past... I'm going to say halfway past this, okay? When you rinse it off, there's no reason for you to go past that point right there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Even, look at the point, y'all. See how it stays in that point? Oh, these are going to be wonderful. But you see how I'm not getting it? You don't want the water to collect and go down in there. You don't want that. And you don't want to take them and then stand them up this way either, because then the water drips and goes down the handle. These are wooden handles. They'll start cracking and chipping on you. And then they'll start rotting because the water will get down through here. So you really want to make sure you don't dunk it all the way down. You just, you know, enough to get the hair down in the water to clean it out. And then... let me go over here and get a paper towel. You take it and do it this way. And most of you already know this, but I'm just saying this just in case there's a few of you out there that don't know it, okay? That will help maintain your brush. And then we'll move this out of the way. We'll get into this a little bit. And I will keep these in here because that way I can keep them separate from my others. Okay. This is stuff that Dan got me from the dump. And it just amazes me. This is graph paper. Of course, it was $1.32, but it's new. And if nothing else, to take a piece of this and to practice strokes and stuff on. And yeah, we're going to use that so you can see what it looks like with the background on there. And the fact that there is a graph would help you with sizing and stuff when you're first learning. Graph paper is great. And Dan asked me if I wanted it, and I said, oh yes, yes, do not throw any kind of paper away. These right here, transparencies. Now, I don't know if you know this. This is brand new. These things are not cheap, and I'm opening it now for the first time. So maybe I was just going to throw it away. And Dan saved it because he thought maybe I could use it in my crafts. And you most definitely can use these in your crafts. That's not one. I can't grab the... Oh, that's... It's gorgeous outside today, y'all. Oh, it's got spring. I've got spring fever so bad. I am so ready for spring to be here. Now, it's going to start getting a little bit colder. We got up to 70 degrees yesterday. And today was like 62. And sunshiny. It was wonderful. Oh, wow. You still have to open it this way. Okay. Oh, and see, I'm not going to throw that away because we can play with that too. Yeah, these are transparencies. You can print. You can put this through an inkjet printer, y'all. And you can transfer whatever is on here onto like wood and clay and anything else. It is transparencies are a great way of transferring any kind of print to different things. You can actually even use this paper that goes in between. And okay, we'll try that piece too. This day may turn out to be trying different papers, which when you do it on paper, that means you can also put it in your projects. It's not where you just have to frame it. You can use paper. You could paint something with paper with watercolors, and you could put it in resin. You could put it on the tray for a 10-minute cure polyurethane resin. You could get it totally wet, let it dry, put your, you could put UV resin on it, then pour 10-minute cure polyurethane resin on it. There's so many different ways to use art. Just don't ever think, oh, well, this isn't usable, because it probably is. And then he said, what about Xerox paper? And of course, part of it was, this was part of it, and I just threw that package away and put it in with this. But this is just Xerox printing paper. And there's no way I'm going to throw that away. And then there was a whole thing. And this is cardstock. And yes, we're going to show you what watercolor does on cardstock. This is 110-pound cardstock, and cardstock does come in different weights. But this is the 150-pound cardstock. But that's almost a brand new package. I don't. They maybe use one or two pieces, maybe. And for practicing, if nothing else, and it was free, y'all. So, did I get a piece of regular? No, I did not get a piece of regular printing paper, so we'll try that too. And I'm going to put this up real quick. Okay, and before we get started with all this right here, I'm going to show you what I picked up at the Salvation Army store. It was not a whole lot. But I didn't spend, uh-oh. I just dropped my, X-Acto knife. I think I can get it. Okay. I didn't spend a whole lot. The blue was $1, and red was half. So, I don't know. I want to say this is sort of some sort of pizza where you take it out. Isn't that odd, though? The handle. And the handle tightens back here. And the sticker's gone, so I don't know who the maker was. And I don't know why it's like this over here. But I think that would be such a fun thing to make a sign out of. And I don't know, it just looked unusual to me. If y'all know why this is like this, you know, where you could remove the handle, but why would you want, oh, okay, you could remove the handle and put this as a cutting board right smack up, like on the edge of your cabinet. Okay, I can see that happening. I don't know. I paid $2 for it. It's a fairly large piece for $2. And anytime you can paint on it and turn it into something else. I know I've got bukus of stuff to do thrift flips with, and we are going to be doing it. And by the time June gets here, we won't have any of it left. And we will be having to start all over again. But that's the first item that I got. So that was $2. Blue was $1, so I got this sign. Will it all fit in one? Okay. I got that sign for $1. A lot of texture on here, and I love the fact that it's got that texture. This is wood. It's already distressed. I don't know why that's there. I haven't figured out why that block is right there. If y'all know why that block is there, let me know. Because I have no idea why that is right there. Of course, we'll be redoing this whole thing, but for $1, the size of it and I was excited about this. Okay, and this is another one. $1. I am going to take these off. Now, I will reuse these, I hope. Because I actually want to do a watercolor painting on this. And I'm hoping I can get those off without breaking anything. And I don't want this to come off either. So I don't know if this is going to be doable. I don't know what's going to be up underneath. That is glue. See, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to have to repaint this. But that's okay. I can do it. At least I'm able to get this off. Okay, so I can get this off. I will have to put, and I'll just put a stain on it to get it back, is what I'll do. Because I really, this is probably not the best thing to use, but I dropped my my X-Acto knife on the floor over here, and I got back. Hold on a minute. Let me get down here. Okay. Let's try this. Let's just see. Ooh, that stinks. Ooh, that stinks. No, the paper still came up with it. Okay. Okay. So I will have to, heating it doesn't make a difference, I don't think, because I got the, yeah, it's going to come up because of the glue. Ooh. That's the glue. Okay, the glue is taken, but that's still doable. Okay. And again, I paid $1. This is the one I'm worried about the most. I really wanted to be able to keep this intact though. Oh, I'm burning it. Okay. I need to see. Look at that. Wow, it's not budging. I don't want to put a hole in it because that would be. Oh, okay, y'all. I'm gonna have to end the video. I'll be back if I can. Okay, guys, I am sorry. I stopped this midstream, and yes, I am on the way to probably get stitches in my hand. And no, I'm not going to show it to you, but don't do what I did. Don't use these to get something off. I'm good. I just wanted to let y'all know that I'm good. I have a paper towel in my hand. I'm keeping pressure on it. I did look at it. It is slashed open. I think it'll probably take about 3 stitches, and I will let y'all know. Alrighty, y'all. I am back from the emergency room where, yes, I had 5 stitches put in because I was so stupid. And again, I am going to say, do not ever use this tool in the stupid way that I used it, trying to pry, you know, going this way and to remove it is one thing. But sitting there using it as a pry bar, no. Please don't, because when you do, that is what's going to happen. They also had to give me a tetanus shot because I couldn't remember the last time I had one. And so my arm is going to be sore tomorrow from the tetanus. And I have to go back in 7 to 10 days to have the stitches removed from my hand. I am thankful, and I feel very blessed that it was not any worse than what it is. It could have been. But I am going to try my best to finish this video. I cannot use my left hand much, but I am going to try to finish this because I've not done a video in a while. We were in the emergency room. It took about an hour and a half to get from the lobby to the back, and then we spent about another 45 minutes waiting for somebody to go into the back. It took about 10 minutes for them to actually do the stitching and stuff, and then it took about another 20 minutes to be discharged. Is that good? I don't know. Is that bad? I don't know. I'm just glad that it's done, it's over, and I will not be doing something that's stupid again for a while. Now, I may forget and do it. I won't ever say never, but y'all don't do like I did. Please, don't do that. Be safe. This is going to be a really fun piece right here. And it says it's made in the Philippines, and I am planning on I guess I'll paint this and put a little bit of texture in there, but I wanted to do a watercolor on here. It's really unique. The framing itself is really unique, and I paid $1 for it, y'all. A whole $1. Okay. And then this right here, I paid $1 for this too, I believe. Yeah. I paid $1 for this. And I got this because I am planning on doing a 2-day craft fair, and I got this to use for a display. I can put trays and a lot of different things. I can do this for $1. I went ahead and picked this up. And then I bought this, and this was also $1, and this is 10. I am going to be repainting it. I don't know. I like the fact that it says Faith. I don't know if I'm going to leave it there or not. I may cover all this up and do something totally different. I'm not sure yet, but for $1, for a 10 bucket wall hanging, there was no way I was going to leave that. I think this is going to be a lot of fun to do. And then I also got this. I'm going to make a mold out of this. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, Proverbs 3:5. And I love the fish, and I love the heart there. And I am going to make a mold out of that, so I can just redo it over and over again. This was originally, I believe, Hobby Lobby. I paid half price, so I paid $1.50 for this. I'm trying to see if I can see what it originally was at Hobby Lobby, because this is a Hobby Lobby piece. I can see. So originally, oh, this was a long time ago. It wasn't any time recent that was $4.99 from Hobby Lobby. But at some point, it was $4.99 at Hobby Lobby. And I am going to make a mold out of it. Then I got this, and I think it's a scale. Again, I only paid $1 for it. Blue was $1. I'm going to use scissors. Now, this might get fun, trying to do everything with my right hand, but if I had a pair of scissors that cut, it would make it easier. I will watch this video before I put it up. I don't edit my videos, and y'all know that. But for some reason, if you can actually see where I cut myself, and if there's any kind of, you know, where I think it's gross, or I need to let you know to warn you before you watch it, I will give you the timestamp and put a warning on the video, so you know if you want to just fast forward through that. I don't know what it shows, and what it I don't know where my hand was when it happened, and so until I watch it, I won't know. This must be new. This is the bowl that you use for a scale. And of course, now it's off a little bit. Can you reset it at all? There is no setting. Oh, okay. Okay, that's how you set it. Okay. Okay, so you just put it at 0, and then when you put something in it, okay. So it's got 4 ounces. You can do ounces, but that's 1 pound. It goes, goodness, really? It goes up to 7 pounds for real? Oh, wow. But for $1 for a scale, that's a good deal. Let me set that over here. Okay. And then I'm going to get this other bag. And this is Pampered Chef. I paid $1 for this because it was half price. It's a silicone measuring cup. And it goes to 1 cup, I believe. There's milliliters on that side and cups on that side, and yes, it's 1 cup. But I like the fact that it has a lid on it too. For $1, anytime I can, I've got something on my hand, anytime that I can get a silicone cup like that for $1, I'll go ahead and get it for mixing resin and other stuff too. And I paid $2 for this, and this is a box. You don't realize how much you use both hands until you can only use one. But this is a really cool box. I like the metal handle. And I will probably be taking that off. And I like what's in there. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, Proverbs 3:5-6. And then He restores my soul, Psalms 23:3. I will probably keep this and redo the box. And I may leave this on. I don't know yet. I'm definitely going to be repainting it. This I'm going to keep. Okay. And then I got these. These were $1. Well, actually, I got 25% off of that, so these were 75 cents. And they're playing cards. And they're actually, oh wow, these are 1978. Okay, I may be selling these on, oh, I did not realize these are vintage. Okay, well, they're Warner Brothers. I was gonna use them in crafting, but now I'm gonna have to look them up. Because they're jumbo, I can't get them up, y'all. I'm struggling. I'm sorry. Be patient with me tonight. I thought, how cool would it be? As big as these are, you could watercolor on there, different things, and then frame them. Because it's a card, y'all. It's a jumbo playing card. But see the back? It's got Marriott's Great America, 1978. So, I don't know, y'all. And you can tell these have never been played with. I mean, they're still in. I dropped them out of the thing at the, oh, these were made in Hong Kong. So, I don't know. Since it's Warner Brothers, I'm going to have to check and make sure. But I thought, as big as these are, they just be so cool to use in crafting. But I don't know now. They're all the same on the front. There's no, you know, it's the same. And I don't even know if it's... if they're all here. I will have to check all that. So we will see. If they're all here, I may list them because they are vintage. But if they're not worth much, I'm going to use these in crafts because I thought these would be so cool. Jumbo playing cards. Okay, I'm going to try to do this. See, the thing is it's right there where the fold is. It's right on the fold. And so I have to be careful and try to keep it as straight as I can. And I don't want the stitches coming out, so I'm trying not to use it. Okay, and I'm going to set this stuff over here, so give me a minute. Put this stuff over here. And then I found this really cool spoon. And this is vintage. And I'm not sure. This is... Can y'all see that? I think it says community. Oh, I can't read the other. But I just thought it was a cool small spoon. And then, of course, I paid $2 1/4 for this because it's got Dunkin' Donuts. America runs on Dunkin'. It's a Dunkin' Donut cup. Dunkin' Donuts 2008. And, yeah, I just thought it was a cool cup. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or put it up for sale, but I just thought that was a cool cup. And then I got this to use for circles. I don't know what it is. It's called Cooking Club, made in the USA. Cooking Club of America. I think this is supposed to be to measure your pasta, maybe, for cooking. But we're going to use it for making perfect circles. And then I got this. which is also half off. A metal basket, y'all. Look at that. A metal basket. I paid $2.50 for this. It has a $25 price tag on it. That was just too cool. And we'll be redoing this too. Not in tonight's video, but at some point this will be a redo. And then the last thing that I got from there was this bag. I paid $2.25 for the whole bag. I'm going to lay my hand down and try to just hold the bag. Okay. $2.25. That's a makeup brush. But look at this big old brush right here. This is Annie Sloan's. This is an Annie Sloan brush, y'all, that I got. But boy, the hair's coming out of that. Look at that. Thought Annie Sloan was supposed to be really, really good. Other bristles are coming out of that, but we'll see. Maybe. But for $2.25, the amount of brushes I got, and these are just everyday brushes. These are not great brushes. These are just everyday brushes. But for $2.25, I won't ever turn down a bag of brushes for $2.25. And I got it because of this. I did not know it was an Annie Sloan. But yeah, it says Annie Sloan right on there. And I don't know if, yeah, these don't have anything. Just the number. But these are, you know, for everyday use. These will be good brushes. And I'm going to just put them right in there. And of course my big brushes I put in there. And over here. Now, I think this is just a plain... Well, these are little sticky things. I'll keep those. You don't ever know when you need these. So I will keep them. And it's just a piece of burlap, but I will keep it. Okay, and that is what I got at Salvation Army today. So I have showed you what Dan brought home from the dump, what I got from Amazon, and what I got from Salvation Army store today. And along with that, had a little mishap and went to the ER and came back and trying to finish this video. And no, I have never ever used watercolors or paint in any shape, form, or fashion with one hand. But we're going to see if it can be done tonight. Maybe it can't be, but we're going to test it out and see. Okay. I am going to pull this over here. Uh-oh. Okay, I am going to pull that We don't need the ribbon over here right now. So let's put all this down here right now. Let's just start. This is just regular copy paper. And I'm getting my good brushes out. I'm going to put them over here. And we're just going to see what we can do with each one. If it's doable, y'all, I don't know. I'm taking the tops off of each one. Okay, I can't get it. Hold on a minute. I'm using my arm. Okay, it came off. Okay. We will use each one of those and we'll see what they do. Now, I'll show you what I wanted this for, though. We will get the pencils out. Just bear with me. It's taking me longer because I'm having to use one. Okay, and I'm going to use my... Oh, no. What happened here? Okay, my phone just died, and so I'm going to try to add a screen onto this just to say, I'm going to end the video here, y'all. But at least I have time to say thank you for watching. Please hit that thumbs up like button for me if you can, and if you've not subscribed, I would love for you to do so. I am going to go ahead and carry on with the paper and the watercolor. It's going to be in another video. I do want to say, though, we have steps to enter in, for the $50 gift card. And I've not said anything about that yet, but I want to also add another step for you to do on this video. Of course, you need to be a subscriber. You need to like each video. And in the comments below, I want you to write, Beth taught me how not to use a tool tonight. Yes, I think we all need to learn a lesson from my stupidity, and that's what it was, y'all. Not to use that so it never happens to y'all. So in the comments, I know it's a long comment, but I would really like for you to write out, Beth taught us how not to use a tool. Yes, I think that is an important message to send. And so, yes, that is the only thing that I want you to put to be able to be entered in the $50 giveaway. Now, you have to do all the requirements from the last video, too, which most of you have done. But if you're new to the channel and you don't know, then you need to go watch my previous video and follow the steps for that to be entered, because it's a combination of my last video, this video, and then the next video that I will have, which will be on Friday, because the deadline for the giveaway is tomorrow night. So I'm going to go ahead and create another video So it will be done for Friday, and it will be all the different watercolors and all the different sheets of paper and stuff. So it's going to be like a continuation from this video, but it's going to be totally separate. It's not going to be part 1 and part 2, because at least I had time to come on here and say what I needed to say, and to at least say thank you so much for watching. I am so sorry that it got interrupted and this happened. But thank you for your support. I did post on the Facebook group me sitting in the ER. That's the great thing about the group. I can post stuff that I can't show y'all over here and share over here, and we'd love to have you over there too. So if you want to hop on over there, the link for that is in the description box. Alrighty, y'all. I hope y'all have a safe and creative rest of the evening, and I will see you again on Friday. Thank you. Bye-bye.